At MetroPCS, we let the numbers do the talking. 4, enjoy a reliable 4G LTE network that's faster than Sprint. 2, get 2 free smartphones when you switch to MetroPCS. 99, the percentage of people in the U.S. covered by MetroPCS. Get 2 free Samsung Galaxy J3 Prime smartphones when you switch. MetroPCS, wireless figured out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network are active on MetroPCS in past 90 days. Coverage claim based on talk text coverage. Speed claim from downloads. See store for details, terms and conditions.
This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 715. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. You know, people make mistakes when they interview, and Fridays is the day where I call attention to some of the mistakes people make. This one is a doozy. It's one that I think of as a sleeper. You know, you put people to sleep. Hope you find the show helpful, and I hope you don't commit this mistake. Open paren anymore. Close paren. And if you do, well, learn from it. Learn from it. Learn from it. It's something to discontinue. By the way, if we are connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show. I love to hear who my fans are. And now let's get going. And today I want to talk with you about one of those tragic and completely avoidable job interview mistakes that too many people engage in. And I was reminded of it day before yesterday when I asked a candidate a question and they started to go off on this 3-minute monologue that maybe for 10, 15 seconds had something to do with my question, and then they went off into left field. I paused. I listened for a while, and I stopped listening, and I let him talk on. And when he finally came up for air, that pause in the conversation to let someone else speak, I said, "By the way, do you remember my original question?" And he hesitated for a second and went, "No, I don't." So, we can laugh about it now, but how many of you have done that? What ultimately happens is, you start to think you know the question before the interviewer asks it because you've been on too many interviews. And the problem with your getting a job may be that you don't interview anywhere near as well as you think you do. And this could be one of the big reasons. You start anticipating the questions and you start answering what you think is being asked. You go off on these long-winded explanations instead of keeping your answers to maybe 45 seconds in length, 60 tops. And by the way, if you think that sounds short, time yourself talking for 45 seconds and see how long that is. You'll get an appreciation for the fact that 45 seconds is a long time. So, your goal is to answer the question. Now, if it's a phone interview, I want you to have your resume out in front of you and write the darn question down in front of you so it's a reminder that will help you stay on point. When you hear the question, you can even circle a couple of things in your resume to remind you of some talking points you want to cover. So, answer the question, no more, no less. Don't go off on these long-winded tangents. 45 seconds, maybe a minute tops. Keep your answer to the point. Because otherwise, what starts to happen has happened to me. The interviewer starts to mentally channel surf. They start thinking about what they would rather be doing, what else they could be doing instead of listening to you, what their next appointment is, who their next call is, a whole host of other things, but they stop listening to you. And this could be the critical reason why you're failing, and I'm going to use that word very intentionally, failing on your interviews. You stop listening, you start thinking that you know the questions in advance, and you go off on tangents. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, come over to JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. That's my site with curated information that I've developed and other people have developed that's going to help you find work more quickly because you're not going to make dumb mistakes. You know what I mean? The stuff that happens throughout your search through ignorance. Plus, you're also able to ask me questions and avoid headaches that are going to become costly later on. The kinds of things that cost you job offers and result in you getting a lower salary offer. So again, that's JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. Now, This show comes on daily, Monday through Monday, every day of the week. I provide you with advice to help you with your search. I hope you find it helpful. I hope you give it 5 stars in iTunes. And with that, see you tomorrow.
At Metro PCS, we let the numbers do the talking. 4. Enjoy a reliable 4G LTE network that's faster than Sprint. 2. Get 2 free smartphones when you switch to Metro PCS. 99. The percentage of people in the U.S. covered by Metro PCS. Get 2 free Samsung Galaxy J3 Prime smartphones when you switch. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro PCS in past 90 days. Coverage claim based on talk text coverage. Speed claim from downloads. See store for details, terms, and conditions.